On June 9, 2025, we honor the lives of visionaries, voices, and vanguards, people who reshaped faith, law, literature, business, entertainment, and sport. From political halls to recording studios, from horse tracks to Hollywood sets, their legacies ripple through generations. Today, we remember them not just for what they built, but for how they changed the way we hear, think, believe, and feel. Constance Cumbey was a fierce defender of Christian values and a pioneering voice in legal and religious circles. As an attorney and author of The Hidden Dangers of the Rainbow, she stood boldly at the crossroads of faith and public discourse. Her work, both praised and debated, was never silent, always impassioned. In courtrooms, pulpits, and print, she challenged ideas and sought to preserve a worldview she deeply believed in. Her courage sparked countless conversations that still echo today. Barbara Holdridge was a quiet revolutionary. As co-founder of Caedmon Records, she helped launch the spoken word recording industry, capturing the voices of legends like Dylan Thomas, Eudora Welty, and Sylvia Plath. In a world of noise, she preserved clarity. Her belief that literature should be heard as well as read reshaped how generations engaged with the written word. She gave books a voice, and that voice became timeless. David Murdock's journey from dropout to billionaire was nothing short of cinematic. As owner of Castle & Cook and the Dole Food Company, he reshaped the global produce industry and advocated for health and nutrition. Beyond business, he invested in scientific research, funding institutes to study longevity and disease prevention. His life was a testament to resilience, reinvention, and the power of one man's vision to impact millions. On the table and beyond, Lucien Nedzi lived a century of public service. As a member of the U.S. House of Representatives for 2 decades, he was known for intelligence, discipline, and a deep respect for national security and public trust. He chaired the House Intelligence Committee during some of its most pivotal moments, walking the tightrope between transparency and protection. His leadership helped shape policy in times of transition, and his wisdom remains a quiet guidepost in America's democratic legacy. Chris Robinson's face was familiar, but it was his warmth that audiences remembered. For decades, he brought life to beloved characters in General Hospital, The Bold and the Beautiful, and more. With a voice both calming and commanding, he carried stories across generations, bringing comfort, conflict, and connection to living rooms everywhere. Off-screen, he endured personal challenges with grace, becoming a symbol of resilience. His final curtain falls, but the roles remain, replayed in memory and in reruns. Sly Stone was a force. The mastermind behind Sly and the Family Stone. He didn't just play funk, he defined it. His music was revolutionary, a kaleidoscope of race, rhythm, soul, and rebellion. With hits like Everyday People and Dance and Music, he gave a generation its groove and its conscience. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Sly was chaos and genius, funk and fire. He lived boldly, played loudly, and left a mark that no time can fade. Peter Easturby was a giant in British racing. As a legendary trainer of both flat and national hunt horses, he earned a rare place in the sports history books, championing winners like Saucy Kit, Night Nurse, and Sea Pigeon. With deep Yorkshire roots and unmatched instincts, Easturby represented the heart of British equestrian tradition. Every stable he touched, every track he graced, bore witness to a man whose life was lived at full gallop. His passing marks the end of an era. Frederick Forescythe wrote, with a pen dipped in adrenaline, from The Day of the Jackal to The Odessa File. His novels were taut, intelligent thrillers that kept readers on the edge of their seats and kept publishers chasing more. A former RAF pilot and BBC correspondent, Forescythe drew on real-world experience to craft unforgettable espionage tales. His books sold in the millions, translated into dozens of languages, and inspired generations of writers. He was not just a storyteller. He was a master of tension. Pix and Lim brought range and resonance to British television and cinema. As a Malaysian-born actress working in the UK, she broke barriers with her roles in Mind Your Language, Coronation Street, and beyond. For decades, she portrayed characters with humor, honesty, and complexity, pushing representation forward with each performance. Her career opened doors, and her spirit uplifted screens large and small. She was a pioneer who never stopped performing with heart. Today, We remember legacies built from sound and silence, power and prose. These lives, shaped by rhythm, conviction, and creativity, left behind more than achievement. They left us blueprints for excellence, for passion, for staying true to one's voice even when the world couldn't hear it yet. Their stories are now part of our shared history. May their music play on, their books be read, their deeds be remembered, and their names spoken with reverence in the days ahead.